Cue points. People ask me all the time, what are cue points? Cue points are moments in time in a track that you can identify as being the beginning of the track. Let's say when the first verse arrives, perhaps when the chorus hits, and then if later on there's a bridge or an instrumental breakdown. So cue points are essentially markers that you create, and you're able to kind of tell the software, oh, here's the top of the track. Here's the first kick. Here's that first drop, that vocal drop. Maybe this is where the vocals drop in. And so essentially, to create those cue points will allow you, as you're DJing, if you're pretty precise, using your controller, and we're gonna jump to the controller in just a moment, to essentially program them in ahead of time. So it does take some work beforehand, before the gig, to kind of program them precisely, and then you're able to literally trigger them at any given point, just in order to make sure that you're able to extend a specific section. The best example, which I like to refer to, and I believe that I mentioned that in a previous class, is you've got a full dance floor. People are all excited about it. You know, you've got a great chorus, you have an edit, and then you can see that the song is getting dangerously close to the end. And you can tell that people are probably ready for another 2-3 minutes of dancing on that song. They're singing the chorus, they know the words, or they're really feeling the groove. And for you, wouldn't it be great if you could just introduce a section again? So all that it'll take is for you to be able to recall that section by just pressing that cue point. So cue points that you pick in Serato can then be assigned to the controller, or to Serato if you want to use your mouse and if you want to use your keyboard. But really the easiest way is to use a controller, and specifically the pads of the controller. And let me show you where those would be. So it's basically these guys over there. You'd be able to say, well, here could be the top of the track, and here I could assign the first time, let's say, the kick drum arrives, and then here maybe is where the big drop arrives, and here you could say, well, that's where the vocals are showing up right there.